Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. Good day, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the breaking transmission. We had a bit of transmission issue. So I apologize. Everybody, good day, everyone there. It's an honor being today again with us at Upper Reporters and Talk, the program where we discuss and give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on the issues affecting the social, political, and economic welfare of Nigerians across Nigeria, connecting Nigerians home and abroad. Today is the 29th day of November 2024. And we're in the studio for the 77th episode of the program, the 77th edition of the program. As usual, we will give you talks. We'll be having discussion of the happenings around connecting Nigerians across the board. Yes, like always. We'll give you a breakdown. We'll hear from panelist opinion and people from around the globe. We'll read the comments as the topics are being provided. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Obizoje, like you know. I'm the upper reporters. It's not available to with us today, but he'll be on the program. Hopefully, before we end the program today. First of all, I'd like to give you the topics I as received from upper reporters on today's discourse. First of all, I'd like to say for those living in North America or America precise, it's a holiday week. Happy Thanksgiving. And well, for others that are living in other parts of the world, it's a weekend. And we still say happy Thanksgiving because we don't need special or certain days to give thanks. So this is a Thanksgiving week for a lot of people. Let's say we are sharing the love and we are sharing the Thanksgiving message across or to everybody, all our people on the program. Today we speak on Edo State Reinstate Security Corps for enhanced safety and security. Yes, that's the first topic for today. And going forward, say Governor Okpebholo squandered over 30 billion left by Obaseki in 14 days. PDP Alleges. I don't know where did that information come from, or I've not seen that overly on the media. Port Harcourt Refinery kicks off controversy surrounds NNPCL claim on operation. Okay. Minimum wage, labor states hold last-minute talks ahead of Monday strike. These are the topics as received from upper reporters on the day. Yes, I know at the moment I'm the only person in the studio. I don't have my panelists here. So practically what I would do is I would wait. Yes, I will do that. I'll wait for my panelists to come, and I'll give a bit of hint of what I have seen or what the topics I would like to discuss. First off, it says here that Edo government rather reinstate security call for enhanced safety and security. Yes, and it's obvious we are the architects of our fortune and misfortune. Like it said, I have to include the word fortune so I don't seem to sound like like a negative person. Yes, because it's only in our system that we have a good thing going on, and for one reason or one selfish or greedy reason, or because we are trying to make things go our way, we break the channel and we try to fix it. There's a saying there's a saying, and it says, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. But we see that it's not broken, then we break it and we try to fix it. That is what happens in the Edo Security Corps that was suspended, or I don't know what was disengaged at some point in time due to politics. Elections were forthcoming. The commissioner or the IG of police came and he did all that without reasoning. You are a professional in this course. This is your line of work. Elections are coming, and I don't know, all of a sudden, you came to disrupt a channel that was working just because you have been told to go and deliver a state on election matters. Now, a lot of people applauded. Yes, a lot of people applauded to the shenanigans. And now it has come back. The IG has gone to his security post. He has gone to Abuja. He has gone to, he is now where he is, living the rot. Now it is left for those who think they have gained from the dividends of democracy to have to reinstate it. People forget. Now they are saying Edo State government. Edo State government. Who is Edo State government? The people think they are still campaigning? No. Those that have won and have used all the channels to win the election are now in the hands of affairs to fix it. So if anything happens when they say the government, the governor is the number one person to call on the matter. But forgetting that he was part of the people that broke a walking circle. Now we have sleepless nights. Imagine if the security call was working and it wasn't interrupted. All you have to do, come and build on it. If you say, okay, they had a 1,000, you didn't like the way it was operating, now you come and you change the channel. And now you come and enhance the channel. I'm not saying changing it, like stopping it. You enhance it. Some people that were part of the channel before might not resume of it. You might bring a new intake. But there was a break in transmission which wasn't necessary. That is what we are talking about. You don't stop what is working, especially when it's working fine. But it was not him, it was not the governor. The governor only inherited what his masters had put behind the what's it called? He puts behind the plan, and now he's inviting everybody from their behind. Anyways, that's that on security. I hope they reinstate it and peace is restored in the city. That's what we hope for. And on the second channel, they said Governor Okpebholo squandered $30 billion left by Obaseki in 14 days. 30 billion in 14 days. Well, I don't know how we got to the part where we are getting all the topics from, but these are from Upper Reporters himself. PDP alleging 30 billion left. What did he do with it? Did he buy a plane? Or, well, with the way you see things, the way Nigerians call 30 billion these days, 30 billion in 14 days. That is practically 2 billion a day. Well, what did you do with the money? And how did the PDP allege to get such an information? Well, these are topics we see. These are topics we see on the media. These are topics that I get from Upper Reporters, but I don't think there's anything concrete there. There are no concrete evidence to these claims where they allege. And why is the PDP still bothered about the 30 billion that has been left in the coffers? PDP should go and work on itself. Which of the PDP is doing this? The one that worked with Okpebholo, or the one that worked with APC, or the PDP that stuck with us as well? This is not. They should go back to their chambers and work with unity. They should go and figure out how they can stop Wike from admiring expensive whiskey over cocktail tables. That is, PDP should focus. They should focus and let the governor do his time. Yes. The third topic for today talks about the Port Harcourt Refinery. There are some topics I really don't really like to indulge in, but it is only proper that we give discourse on every news we see, or every news that come on us. Yes, it is ideal, it's extremely important that we deal with those things. On this matter, I I would say the refinery, the Port Harcourt refinery working all of a sudden. I don't know if I should say, is it a miracle that is that is that has happened, or we are getting the same stuff style from the Nigerian air. I saw something today. Someone claimed the Port Harcourt refinery sounds similar, or seems similar, or looks similar to the Nigerian air fiasco, where a plane was brought, Nigerian air, a couple of people were taken, or pictures were taken with a couple of people on ground, and it was shared across the globe. A lot of us need to ask questions. And even if they say that, or if there are controversies that have been going around on the Nigerian air talk, the Port Harcourt refinery talk, what are the measures to this? How does it affect the average lorry driver bringing tomato from Jos to Calabar? How does it affect him? Because they say it doesn't seem that everybody is working on a path to make things go back to the best ways. You hear people say the Port Harcourt refinery is distributing or whatever, or refining 75 naira less than what Dangote is. When you see some kind of funny stories, you smile. Does that mean petroleum products will still remain at 1,000 naira per liter? Is that what they are saying? Are they saying that petroleum product cannot go below 1,000 naira? These are the things you want to know. Okay, are we still going to refine crude, or refine crude to PMS? Or are we still going to have PMS prices on the same range we are refining in our land? Is it going to fall on the same peg, on the same price of those we import? Those are the questions that I ask. I think in our land, politics is played to the extreme, which is poor, which is sad, and which these people don't seem to realize. Everything these days we see on the news is politics played. Politics played to the end, because we're talking about NNPC. Yes, there's no reason why NNPC, whether it's owned by the government or owned by an individual, cannot work. It is not proper that NNPC cannot just handle simple oil production or petroleum production. So it is that those little things are the things that we are talking about. Why play politics here? I think it is proper that Dangote, importers, NNPC can all create or refine or produce PMS, whatever, diesel, and they will still make the money to enjoy themselves. Because I don't think all these monies that they are trying to get back from by choking everybody, what Okay, what's the outcome? Okay, they want to be billionaires in dollars. Fine. Make these things work. Make it work well, and you still make the money. Because now it seems they just don't want it to work and they want to make the money. That is where the problem enhances from. Because the people are having a very, very hard time, and some people are just comfortable making it seem like it is a political display. But if the government or the NNPC or the NNPCL, like it has been rebranded, cannot operate a refinery, shut it down or sell it. If you cannot sell it, do something, figure something out, lease it. Then serious-minded people can handle it. Because at this point, I don't understand when a Gabashew is handling an NPC and he's not even an engineer, or not from a region where there is crude oil. I'm not trying to be ethnicist or tribalistic here. Or the person that I have no business with brain surgery. I have no business with medicine. I cannot be made minister, commissioner of health. I have no idea, or even if I have a bit of idea, I don't have vast knowledge in science or in medicine. Let me not use science. I have knowledge in science, but I don't have vast knowledge in medicine. So it will only be hideous or evil for anybody or for me to want to work in the health sector or work in medicine. That is how it is. But not because I'm loyal to a certain John, and John is president, or John has to give me kickback for all I have done for him, then he will come and say, I will figure out a place for you, even though John knows I have no vast knowledge of such fields. That is what we are doing, and we are expecting. Although, okay, let me just make it clear, because it is obvious the government is not expecting any positive results. The government of the day, they are playing politics. The government of the day is playing politics, and whilst they are at it, they care less for the outcome. The outcome is what they want, is how they think. It doesn't matter. They're just trying to fill in holes or they're trying to put in people or put allies in right places to help for further elections. That is just what I see. This can happen. You can put your friend in a juicy spot, make him an ally in a place where, yes, he can enhance your elections for the future. But why can't you look for the right people qualified for the right positions to do it? So your friend can be there as a doctor. I have a doctor friend. Yes, I have known him. He's good at his job. I put him at Ministry of Health. He knows the policies, and he knows what health is talking about. I have a professor. I'm not just a professor, because these days there are professors everywhere, and that's another part. Because Nigerians love title a lot. We think title has to come, or title comes with respect. Nigerians want to be chiefs, they want to be excellencies, they want to be honorables. These days, you hear people saying they are doctors, and the guy does not even have credit. in physics, chemistry, or biology. But because there's a school somewhere that can turn a DJ to a PhD holder, and without basic assessment, they just want to be called doctors, and they say it loud and with prestige. So when these people come and say they want to be governors or they want to be ministers, they take them to the bunch of clowns in Abuja, and their CVs are read, and you hear bullshit. But meanwhile, everybody has been calling this guy a doctor. They will have a president, and the president will take this man and will think he's a doctor, and he will put him in a place where nothing will work, where he has no basic knowledge of, and politics is being played in white garment. So that's what I think is happening with the NNPC and the NNP and the Port Harcourt Refinery. It happened before with the Nigerian Air, where a plane was taken somewhere, painted, branded Nigeria on it, and the outcome, what was the outcome? There's no Nigeria until tomorrow. And nothing has been done to those people. Probably those people they have been reshuffled from the aviation ministry to the mining ministry or to the works and housing, or they probably are working under the president on petroleum. That is just it. So this is just the beginning. They say the controversy sounds, or controversy surrounds NNPCL also operations. I don't think anybody should expect anything special about those things. The last topic at the moment, yes, we have people in the studio, but I just want to give a summary before I go to the last summary here. Says minimum wage, Labour state hold last minute talk ahead of Monday strike. For this, it is high time we scrap Labour, because those are the smoke, the smoke that created the likes of Oshomole, those that we think have our best interests. No. Labour is another arm of government that is being used to play the government funfair. Yes, the government circus, rather. Because they have put certain people that they are allies on a different team that make the people think they are fighting for them. Yes, I think every month now it's now sounding more like an insult than a reason or some kind of help. Because every month there's a Monday Labour peak for strike. But the end of bad governance protests, I don't think Labour was part of it. So in the side of Labour, there's no bad governance. Now they are fighting for minimum wage, which is 70,000 a month. That is what Labour is fighting for. And Labour, they are planning to hold a strike. This has been going on since January of the year, I believe. And we're now in November. Labour is still planning a strike. It's more like a template. Anytime Labour wants to distract us, or they are trying to get their own end of the piece of the cake, they come out with a strike force or a strike threat. They do it, they distract the whole country and keep people in several corners. When they call, they'll be like, okay, there's a strike, this planned strike for Monday. 12 midnight on Sunday, 1 a.m. on Monday morning, 2 a.m. on Monday morning, 3 a.m. on Monday morning, Labour will call up the strike. Everything proceeds. Labour does not come out to tell us the reason why they have called it off. Because this same minimum wage discourse and the threat to strike on certain Mondays because of this minimum wage, this is not the first time it is on paper. If Labour had struck in June or the earlier times, I don't think they will be threatening to strike again. What made them call off the strike the previous time? The state and Labour were then all agreement. It is 70,000. They are not asking for 700. Or what? Is Labour still going back to tell us that if they want government to minimum wage to be 350,000 or something outrageous as they put on paper? That would not work. Because at 70,000, some states are struggling. There's a rumor that I'm hearing, but I do not want to believe, that even in those states, everybody's asking. But although no one has come out to say they have not been paid, are they standing on the 70,000 naira minimum wage? Is the whole country on it? Because what we see on paper or what we see on media, not all states have started paying 70,000. And rule at that, some states are still owing salaries. So what is the reason for Labour to be asking for a new strike? Is it that they are doing what Oshomole strike force did in the past with the military governments? Well, these are my little submissions so far for the topics. I'll get more, but first we have our amiable, very, very, very great uncle in the house, the gentleman by Epai Kennedy Egariba or Epai Egariba Kennedy. I don't know if he's available to speak, but if he is, I would like him to unmute himself and give us a bit of, if he has been listening to me, a bit of submission on the matter. Epai Egariba, I don't know if you're available.
Thank you very much. I didn't quite follow your explanation.
Yes.
I just quickly rushed out of my office and I wasn't following. If the other panelists can speak, let me get a glimpse of what is going on before I.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. I know if you were available, you would have your video cameras on. Yes, but okay, the topics, like, let me go back again to refresh. The topics first, Edo State government has reinstated the security corps. I don't know what it is called. I think it's ESN or so. Yeah, ESN is for, I think, in the eastern part of Nigeria. Or ESN, that's Edo Security, ESC or ESN. Yes. So, according to news, Edo leaves suspension on state security outfit. Mm, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Yes, the security outfit ESN has been reinstated by Okpebholo. The ESN that has been shut down or suspended before the elections. So I mean, what is your take on it? Do you have anything to say about this?
Yes. The fact is, what I don't understand about this our Nigerian system is there's no proper administration of justice. The way I see it, I'm not a lawyer. If the Inspector General of Police just single-handedly disband the ESN or the Edo Security Network, I think he should have gone through that process. The Inspector General of Police should have been instrumental to the bringing back of or reinstatement of the ESN. So one will begin to wonder what is actually going on. What is the position of the law? In the first place, I feel the Inspector General of Police has no right to disband the Edo Security Network, because disbanding the Edo Security Network brought a lot of mishap, a lot of disadvantages to a lot of there was a lot of looting, the manhole, the metal this thing they used to cover the manhole. And if you go to second, because I was in my brother told me before I went to Nigeria, when I went there I saw a lot. Second is secular, third is secular, and a lot of those areas they were vandalized because there were no ESN, there was no vigilante to monitor what was going on. And if you go to where I live in Amagba, a lot of all these lights, the metals covering the lights in the fences and the gates were all vandalized. I had a video then. You see, and for the governor, the city governor now to reinstate the ASN, one would be forced to ask the question: was it the one that disbanded it? If it wasn't the one, what is the position of the law? I don't know. It's left for people who are versed in the jurisprudence to explain to us whether he has the authority to reinstate it, and whether in the first place the Inspector General has the right to disband the ASN. So everything is just haphazard. You never understand what is going on in Sena Klein on developed countries. Things don't just happen like that. It doesn't work like that. So that means we still have a very long way to go. So people just come out, they just come over, do whatever they like, and no question is asked. Nobody takes responsibility, and in fact, is everything is a charade. Is very unfortunate. But if he has to reinstate it, I will applaud him for being able to do that, because these court killings that were taking place in Benin, I think the disbandment of the ESN too militated to the vandalism and the brigandage that was orchestrated by these different court groups that happened in Benin. I think everything will slow down now, and I think the peace will gradually return to the state. But the IG of police has to be warned. He has to be cautioned. You don't just to a state and destabilize the state because of election. I'm neither a PDP nor APC, but you see, the state belongs to all of us, and we are the ones that suffered the consequences of disbanding the ESN. If the governor is able to bring it back, bravo! Congratulations to him and to the entire state. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. In my own, yes, I like your submission, and I thank you for it. But in my own terms, I don't think we have to congratulate him for reinstating what wasn't broken. I said before you came to the studio, I made a statement. I said you cannot. They say don't fix it if it's ain't broken. If something is not bad, if something is not bad, you don't have to repair it. You cannot repair a good car. That is it. Until the car is bad, that's when you go and repair. You cannot go and vulcanize a good tire. So if ESN was suspended because of an election that they want a person to win, and now today we are thanking the person that he has reinstated the ESN, then that is rubbish. Because he was the reason the IG came, probably got orders from the president to ban a security outfit that was enhancing the calmness of a city or a state. Now he's reinstating it. He didn't reinstate it. It was because of him. That was why it was shut down in the first place. Or it was suspended. So to me, he has not done anything. He's only The only thing that's happening is that they are facing realities. Because these people are clueless. In the short span that this thing was suspended, the havoc that has happened cannot be replaced. A lot of people have died. A lot of people property lost. A lot of people went out of business office. A lot of people have gone out of work. And now they are reinstating it because you guys, they are the alpha and omega. They can just sit and say reinstate and suspend. He has come again to do what his godfathers are doing. You come without reading files, without reading journals, without reading anything. You are suspending. You are suspending things. Is that what governance is all about? If you don't like a person, you might not like the owner of Facebook. But if you're handed Facebook, you don't have to shut it down. You have to read through the process, and you say things you don't like, and you enhance it. But going to dissolve local government service commission, going to suspend the consultancy services, those are things you cannot. You are just putting a lot of damages into what is working. I'm not here to side anybody. I'm just saying things the way they should. Everybody should see it and say it. Now you want Pride that will congratulate him for reinstating what didn't have a problem, and just they suspended it from nowhere. An IG that is supposed to be a head of security in the country just came and suspended it. They should be ashamed of themselves. We will continue to say it. There's no we are not going to congratulate anything, because it is not. If tomorrow he will go and put it, or his fans will put it as an achievement, he has not achieved anything, because it was something that was working and they broke it. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. ESN in Edo State wasn't broken. It was working as a channel. If they didn't like the way it was working, they could have said, we don't like the checkpoints, or we don't like the way you give them arms, or you have to cross-check or do more scrutiny on how you employ these people. Everybody gets criticism. I remember some people came here on that day, and they spoke about the recruitment system of the ESN, or let me not use the word ESN. It sounds like the other ESN, the Edo Security Network. Let me use the Edo Security Network. A lot of people came to the show to say probably the way the ESN, the Edo Security Network, the enrollment or the employment system processes was not due, and blah blah blah. They try to give excuses. If that is what they don't like, they should have enhanced, or they should have worked on it. The IG of police should come and say, okay, I'm a police officer, and the IG of police, this is how we do the recruiting in Nigerian police, and you can't just ban it or suspend it without any form of alternative. You ban it and go. The IG of police might not even visit Edo again. He has done what he was put as an IG to do: election, not even security, to remove hindrance from the way, so that they can have a landslide. But people have died. Losses, a lot of losses were made. I know someone that lost his car. He woke up in the morning and he couldn't find his car where it was parked in front of his home. A car has been parked there. And he said on the street that the junction always had no security posts there. And every night they converge at his junction. But after that, When they suspended it, after some months, his car, he woke up in the morning and could not till today. His car is gone. Talk about that is just a vehicle he can purchase on our own. What about the life lost? So now we cannot applaud. It's not a new thing. It's not he didn't invent anything. Coming to restate it is not an achievement. He should not be in the news. He should say it secretly and they should start working.
Mr. Mr. Obizoje, thank you for putting it succinctly clear. I appreciate the way you are analyzing it. You are very right, 100% right. Why I said I congratulate him is because he did not allow it the insecurity, the killing, drift to the state to drift further into anarchy. That is why I said I congratulate him. Not that I actually congratulated him because they are the proponent of this insecurity that is happening in the state. Look at the killings. So thank you for laying it bare. You have said it without any equivocation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. We have Joe. Joe, we have Joe in the house. Joe, are you there? Joe, are you there? Or before we go to Joe, if I know you are still with us. On the topics for today, there's a story, there's a report that they said the current governor has squandered 30 billion left by Obaseki in 14 days. PDP alleges. I just believe this is they are trying to push buttons. And what do you think? What do you think about such a talk?
Well, this is politics, and this is time for bickering because of the issue at stake. The case is in the tribunal or in the appeal court or whatever, and so the PDP is they have their right to say whatever they want to say because they want to demarcate the regime of Okpebholo. I think for now, let us see it as an allegation against the PDP. The law says he who alleges must be able to prove. In the coming days, we expect to hear the truth from them. You see, who or where did they see the documents where he allegedly spent so amount of money in a few weeks, about 2 to 3 weeks? Probably because the flag off of the flyover.
Yes, Ramatwa.
So for me, I don't know where they are flying to. So in my opinion, I see a lot of people, celebrating the flyover issue in Benin. I don't think we need a flyover for now. For me, the roads, the dilapidated roads in Benin City, they should repair the road. They should patch the whole roads that have potholes. And so that will ease the traffic for now. I don't think we have enough money to spend on new all those elephant projects for now. The Rama Park is not very congested. They can expand the roads in that Rama Park instead of flying over. Actually, I don't know. There's no explicit explanation about the flyover. Where are they flying? Is it from Arewele Grammar School to Aquapava?
Or from Aduawa,
Or
or
from
from
yeah, very clear, to be explicit, and the bidding, the due diligence of how the contract was awarded, nobody has seen that. I'm not criticizing, but you see, I think Mr. Okpebholo, he needs, I think, good advisors. He should not play the politics of vendetta. He needs good advisors to advise him. He should study, like I said the other day. He should study properly. He should study the books. Go through the handover notes properly and know how to. It's too early to embark on a lot of projects, and he's disbanding a lot of areas. Revenue collection disbanded disbanded and all that. I think he should take time to learn the ropes, to learn how to climb the ropes first, or at least a month or so before he starts embarking on all these projects. He should avoid this politics of vendetta, because Obaseki had a lot of enemies. He should not be used to as a tool, because he will be the one to answer to Edo State and Nigeria and to the Constitution. No, he should be very careful. That's my take about Mr. Okpebholo. He's a quiet man. He should learn. He should study what is going on. He should forget about this probing and probing. If we have to probe, well, it's okay if anybody has been corrupt and he has taken our money, he should be held accountable for that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the regime has to. If you want to probe the regime, it's okay. I'm not against probing the past regime, but he should study the issues on ground first, get used to the situation before going to probing and all these committees that is setting up here and there. So anyway, so that's the way I say. But for me, I think in a nutshell, I think PDP is just bringing out those accusations. It cannot be substantiated for now. But let us wait and see what is going to happen in the next days or weeks. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, because the news made me laugh, because I even asked, I said, which of the PDPs? Because there's this part of the PDP that worked with Okpebholo. Is it that PDP that is complaining, or is the one that was with the governor? Well, PDP should go and think of how they can put themselves together and forget about finances that was left in any coffers. They should allow the governor to work, although criticism will always come, and the governor should be focused. That is it. I like the fact that a lot of people have hope. They give him a bit of respect and hope, and they keep.
There's another allegation that the APC, they are giving about 400 billion to the Supreme Court, or to the Chief Justice of Nigeria to give justice in favor of APC. And I begin to wonder, how much do we have in the coffers of
400 billion?
400 billion. How much do we have in the coffers of those state government? So you see, all these things, I see them as
why give the Chief Judge 400 billion? Why not just give the 400 billion to the candidate elsewhere and you walk away?
So I just as an allegation. So that is the way I see this allegation too. So I just use two hands hold my head when I hear say 400
billion.
If I'm not mistaken, left about 30 billion in the coffers of Edo State, and you are talking of 400 billion for the Chief Justice or JN. So that is preposterous. So do not believe them for now. So let's see what is going to happen.
No, that is quite a lot of money. A lot of money. If they are making complaints about 30 billion being lost, how much does Edo State even make in generate in a month? 400 billion. Well, this is the time where stories fly, and a lot of things are being said. Yes, a lot of stories. Now, I'm still discussing with you the NNPC and the Port Harcourt Refinery. The NNPC and the Port Harcourt Refinery. What is your take on that matter? The NNPC and the Port Harcourt Refinery. Where are we going?
Yes, we learned that they have lifted crude petroleum. They have lifted the fuel or whatever
from PMS. Yes.
PMS from the Port Harcourt refinery. you see the problem. The fact is, I don't want to sound like Davido, because a lot of people are blaming Davido now for what he said. If you make some comment now, they will say you are demarketing your country.
Also,
So
yeah.
Nigeria is a scam. If you look at what is going on, so all of a sudden they have started lifting PMS from Port Harcourt Refinery, but they have been telling us that the Port Harcourt, the refinery will be on stream very soon, very soon, very soon. And there was no definite. The last time they told us, there was no definite date that the refinery will be on stream. And all of a sudden, we learned that the first trucks have just
The
lifted
government,
a
yes.
fuel PMS from Port Harcourt Refinery. And I listened to some stations, national TV stations, where they said it's not actually refining, that it was a kind of blended, I don't know, I've forgotten the language they used, that it was a scam or something like that. So I'm not very vast in that area, but what I see there is it's opaque. Nobody, the common man would not understand what is going on. A situation whereby the president is the minister for petroleum, you begin to wonder, and nobody is even calling on the president to tell us what is going on, because he's a minister for petroleum. So I don't think I have the capacity to go in depth into what is going on in the refinery. Even the people that are in the high echelon of the country, they don't even know what is going on with the refinery petroleum issue. So I will leave it there. But some of us here probably have uh, expertise in that area, so they can tell us what is going on. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, that part is a very, very, very controversial topic because questions are asked. And I think the NNPC is confusing us with the way things are going. The stories that we hear, I saw something somewhere that they say their PMS is going to be 75 naira less than what Dangote is bring to is offering, and it's almost on the same part what they are importing. We have a long way to go.
Well, my brother, the same people that told us that Dangote's petrol is fake some few months ago, and after some few months, the same people that told us that the landing cost, the one they refine abroad, is cheaper than Dangote's petrol
Yes.
PMS. So very conflicting reports about in that industry, and the president is not saying anything. He's not doing. I don't even know. Does he even have the right to be the petroleum minister? That's my question. Why don't he relinquish that position to somebody who is vast in that area, that can help us deal with the situation in the petroleum industry? I don't know.
It is strange matters every day. Strange matters. I think in recent times, yes, the presidents, especially in the democratic sectors, presidents have always been ministers of petroleum. You know, Nigeria beckons on their resources on
But but
on crude.
Jonathan was not the minister. It was Desiani
Yes, no, I mean, I said most of them. Yeah, Buhari was minister. Obasanjo was minister.
was minister.
Tinubu was minister. It was only during the Jonathan Yar'Adua section that they didn't have minister. Even the military regime, Babangida's minister was of petroleum was not him. So most of these people, I think it was Abacha that started it. Yes. So these people when they do it, they want to have the channel or the nozzle to the resources of the country. They want to be full control. So that those were the days and they whilst they were ministers, they started the increment of these products. Because I remember Obasanjo did it too. It was Obasanjo's time that he channeled from I think 3 naira to 17 naira, so I'll be 11 naira. But because they were ministers, we don't know. Our minister is in. Last time we saw they were singing for our minister of petroleum in France. So NNPC can come and see anything they want to see without any record, without any. They don't even, there's no picture, there's nothing. You find it on social media. There are just a few men, words, speaking from Abuja, defending a refinery in River State. I don't know. Sometimes the kind of politics, I don't know. Things are supposed to be. The world is getting more difficult. People are getting more exposed. A lot of people are aware, but only in a part of the world where even with the awareness, the exposure, blatant things still happen. You see funny things still happening. A lot of people how would I put it? I don't know if it's the fact that they think people do not know. The basic lies, the heavy lies are still on the table. Is it that they pay them or they come out and they do without fear, without caution? All these are not true. They are not true. Now, NNPC all of a sudden that didn't work during Jonathan's time, didn't work during Buhari's 8 years. NNPC has not worked for almost 10 years. The refinery has not worked for, they've been telling us it's 75%, 76%. Every year they come up 72%. They even said it was going to start working in October. Now all of a sudden, there's a refinery in the country that's working. NNPC has kicked off. Well, it's a good one if it has kicked off, but let us come.
Sorry, I'll try to attend to my children.
No, it's okay, Joe. I'll come to you soon. Let us. We hope it's working well, and we see that yes, it's a good one. But let them come with good facts, and let there be hope for the people. Because now they are telling us, yes, it's creating or it's refining PMS. What is the good news? You want to hear the good news. The good news is not about the refinery is working. The good news is that they can sell for 600 naira at the end price. So commodity can go down. That is what we want to hear. Don't come to tell us that you are selling 65 naira less than Dangote. Yeah, it's not you are not here to compete with Dangote. It's not a competition. Well, if I can still on you for the final topic before I go to Joe. The minimum wage, back and forth. Labour state they are still holding last minute talk. They say there's going to be a strike on Monday. What is your take on that? Strike on Monday for Labour.
You know, say this is our labor. We not get confidence in this labor anymore because the labor is just like a toothless bulldog. They go just back, they not feedback. This labor with the leadership of Joe, whether Joe Ajero or something, I don't know if I pronounce the name properly, and the other one, the whether TULT whatever. You see, these people, how can you be striking? How can you be striking every now and again, and no one is succeeding? If you want to strike, if you want to down the tools, let us see that it has a impact on the government will now listen to you. The government is already aware that you will just back, and is it that they are giving them some money? They are giving them money behind closed doors. The ones we don't understand. How can you ask the whole country to down tools, and after downing tools, you less than 24 hours or 12 hours, you call off the strike? And after calling off the strike, the government will not adhere to the agreement. You continue working, and after about a month, you say why are they always announcing this strike? You know, it not carry weight to me. Not carry weight anymore. The federal government is not adhering to their part of the bargain, because the last one we learned was. It was going to be 70,000 if the federal government is not going to increase the pump price from I think it was about 500 or 600 at that time, but it went up. Is after they agreed, and the labor did nothing. So now they're calling, what kind of strike? They should not cripple the country. Is already it's already on life support. They should not just take away the life support and cripple the entire economy. So the what we had the other day is that the economy has grown by about 3.something%. And if they bring about this strike now, the little growth we had might just diminish or depreciate, and we might be falling into depression, whatever, economic depression. But I don't know. But what I want to say in essence is we don't trust this labor anymore, because anything when they talk, I not believe them. How you go call strike for about 3 times a year or 4 times, and no one when they get hit? All this one not be strike. And when Oshomole was there, though according to people, Oshomole from backdoor, they do backdoor business. But what we understood that saw from Oshomole was action. It was an action labor leader at that time. All this one what we get now just whitewash. Yeah, all this one nonsense. So me, I don't understand these people. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. I just for me, before before you guys came, I just for me, labor should be scrapped. Labor is one, but they should just tell labor fee, this association or the group, everybody go and figure out yourselves what you want to do. Go and join other groups. It should be suspended, disbanded, should be dissolved, because it is now looking like a government tool to distract the people. Because this strike, especially this minimum wage strike, has been on every month. There's a particular time every month that labor will wake up and say we are striking on Monday. They will give a date. The strike will start on Monday 20, on Monday 20, on Monday 18th, on Monday 13th for some months. And the same topic has been minimum wage. The End Bad Governance protest, I don't think they were part of it. They washed their hands away from it. They didn't support, they didn't join. Now, they have come again November 29th, so practically to start it on the 1st of, on the 2nd, because if they say strike on Monday, on 2nd, 12 o'clock Sunday night, they'll be holding a meeting. They'll hold a meeting till 3 p.m. Those meetings, we hardly see them these days. Who knows? Maybe it's a drinking meeting. They'll keep drinking. Then at 3 p.m., they'll send somebody out of the room to say, we have called off the strike. Labor has finalized with the government. Government has agreed with what labor demands. Then everybody will go. Do not commence strike. At the end of the day, we don't hear what the government finalized with labor. Then we go back again. In January, they tell us they want to come up with a strike. It is making us believe that labor has been working like Oshomole, because now it's making people we used to give Oshomole credence when in the past, because Oshomole was active. We didn't know he had other intentions. And if labor can produce a man like Oshomole, then let you don't need for such an institution. I respect somebody. I like him. As he was a former governor of Edo State, I used to respect him until as he gets older, his outcome these days. Go for another statement. No, I still respect him as an elder and a former governor, but no, Labour created him. You cannot have these people thinking they are working for the people. They are not working for the people. Think they are working for themselves. Because you don't know how long does it take to discuss minimum wage. You cannot use 12 months to discuss minimum wage. We don't know what Labour is not even telling us what wage they want or what wage they think. We heard they said 350,000. We heard it is not. We didn't see it in writing, and it's not. To be honest, it doesn't seem realistic. You are telling someone that cannot pay 70,000 to pay 300,000 to who? That means you are not doing it for the people. Labour should be scrapped. Mr. Whatever, Mr. General, whatever his name is, you go and look for what to do with his business. Yes, if he wants to be governor of his state in the future, he should go to his state. Labour is not for the people anymore. It's not for the workers either, because there's no outcome coming out from these meetings they hold. Doesn't make any sense. That was my previous submission. But thank you very much, Ipai Garima.
Okay,
yeah.
my brother Obizoje, other panelists, they are. I think they are waiting. I want to crave your indulgence. If you can add this area, Mr. Okpebholo has promised to pay double salary in December. I think if we can just add the other discussion to this 70,000 minimum wage, so that our co-panelists here can discuss it. I wouldn't want to get involved again because I have taken too much time. Because what I see, this Obaseki did it, I was against it, and this man, I thought Obaseki did it because of the election that was coming up this year, and this Okpebholo is doing it again. If you calculate the amount of money that will be expended in that double salary, that will be running into billions. Why not create industries or companies with that money so that people can work? Look at people, you're only giving this civil servant this money. That was the same thing I said when Obaseki did it. You're giving civil servant this money. What about the artisans? Because the market women, they are the people paying this tax. The IGRO that will be used to pay only the civil servant. What are people that are not civil servant? What would they gain if you pay this? Why don't you create companies, industries for people to work so that it can spread throughout the whole state? You understand what I mean? So that is just my brief discussion about that. So the other panelists can take over.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, I think thank you for giving us yes. Well, Governor Paulo promises to pay. They call it the 13th month salary. Yes, and I think Oshomole did it as well, and Obaseki, yes, Obaseki did it I think throughout his time. They do it to a lot of people don't come out to see it, but they do it most times to people in civil service. Yes, in states, I'm not talking about federal, they do it in states. Some states do it a lot. They do the 13th salary where you'll be paid twice in the month of December. Yes, I think middle of the month and the end of the month, because they know people have to go for what's it called? For Christmas shopping, so they pay them double, they pay them twice, and early enough. Yes, I remember when this same thing, it was in, was it in this studio? Obaseki did it actually sometime middle of this year. It wasn't in December, because Opa Reporters actually started in February, May.
It was in December, sir.
It was in December. Okay, it was in December. So we talked about it. Okay, probably he had done it and we talked about it in one of the episodes. And I remember somebody here condemned it. It wasn't you. Somebody condemned it too, and said there's a person that supports Okpebholo condemned it on the program and said, where were they getting the money from, and how was it being paid? Yes, etc., etc. But well, this is, I think, the trend. It's a trend for politics. I don't know. Honestly, you have said it better in a better way. These monies that will be used to pay 13 salary can be used to pay a different set of workers, or I don't know. I know the salary base is very large, and I don't think the salaries can create industry. It can help, but I don't think it can create industry. When I mean industries, they're just going to pay them for 1 month, twice in that month. So whatever the money is, I don't think maybe it can be used to channel into. It can be channeled into something else. And like you said, the artisans and all the how would I put it? The other workers are not on the chart like artisans. What about them? Do they get the double salaries as well? Well, that I will commend Okpebholo for, because he has done what he has done, and even if I'm not a beneficiary of the 13th month salary, I think yes, kudos should be given to those people that have earned it in previous times, and people that are diligent with their work in the state. Thank you very much, Agariba. Next, we have Joe. Joe, are you still free with us? Are you free to come and discuss on several topics?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you doing today? Sorry, yes. Okay. We are talking about, we have various topics here, and I'll make you and I will give a breakdown of them. First, we're talking about the statement of the Edo Security Network that was suspended by the by the IG of police. What is your information on that?
Yeah. Good evening, all. I'm happy seeing you guys again. What is what do people have been waiting for? Because that system was working before they stopped it due to political reason. I don't know the reason why they stopped it anyway. It has been because what we need the local security, just as we have been fighting for local state police, because we see them as state police. They know the locality, so they know who hold the community. So in the few time they were taken away from Edo State, we know how the breach of security, issue of courtesan and all that. So and bringing it back, I think is one step ahead. We Okpebholo need them. He should cooperate with them. No matter who employ them, it does not matter. What the most important thing is that they are doing their job effective. That's the most important thing. That's what Edo people want. And you don't know who employ them, who bring them on board. It's not the problem. The major problem is that if they are not doing their job, that's what the problem is. But if they are doing their job, that's fine. You should cooperate with them and use them. I think they will do well. It's a step one for a government.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, good. But the good thing is that they are back, and it is,
Yeah.
yes.
It's good.
Then we will not. I want to talk about the Port Harcourt Refinery. What is your take on that? Port Harcourt Refinery.
That is politics again. You see, Dangote has caused a little bit confusion in oil industry, petroleum sector. He has caused a little bit confusion. He's making government how do I call it? They become disturbed. They never believe Dangote can break a refinery. They never believe. So I think all those are just that you see just at the end of this year they will come out and just next year they will come and get they want to maintain the refinery again. It's just activity. Nothing is happening. They have somebody that works there. Nothing is happening there, my brother.
Nothing is happening there.
It's just activity. They are still on them. It's just test. They are testing. They have not started full production. They are just testing. So
Are you? They are testing what? Well, I thought they said the refinery will be ready by October. What are they still testing?
Well, how many times they have told us we'll be ready? Those are testing. They know what they are doing all those things because of Dangote.
No, okay. So, okay, I want to ask a question. Are we saying that these refineries cannot work anymore, or they don't want to make it work?
The
Because
power behind that refinery, the power is too strong. It is too strong. You can't stop petroleum importation. Before you stop it, it will be difficult. You can't stop it. You can't. All those are Milad, the one that are doing the reverse protocol refinery. Those are joke. I know they are joke.
so even with the president being the minister of finance, under his nose, or even with him
What?
holding the chain or the keys to the ministry, he cannot control and stop
Let me tell you. See, let me tell you. You see,
PMS.
if Tinubu does not take his share in this petroleum industry, we will never get his share. This opportunity for him to take his share. He have to take his share now. Because when Buhari came into power, now they renew all the oil well and reassign them to different people. He can't do that now. So he have to look for a way to get his share. So all those you see, when it comes to we are just joking with people's life, people's future. Because I believe petroleum is major is a kind of future builder in Nigeria because he entails to everything. He entails to local production, entails to businesses, so many things. So I don't know when government decided to just joke with people's life. I don't know.
Oh, serious. Well, those are the controversies, and still I see that too many controversies.
I have someone. He just test run. He has this. All those ones that tell you full production. He just test run. He just test run. They are still under maintenance. They are still under
Okay,
maintenance.
okay, and secondly, okay, last on the last one of the last topics. You see, Labour states are holding talks ahead of Monday strike. They say there's going to be a strike on Monday, the 2nd of December, and Labour is holding there's a meeting. What is your take? Right now, I'm not talking about the strike. What is your take? What do you think about Labour? What is your take on Labour? Labour itself.
My brother, Labour, they're not Nigerians.
They are, but they are just acting like they are part of the building system.
Nigeria system will work on them, my brother. Nigeria system will work on them. So the Ajuro
Well,
himself want to contest for Imo State governor, so he needs money.
I said it. I said it.
He
I
need, he
knew,
need,
I
he
knew,
need
I
money.
knew it was going to. I knew it was going to an edge. I just they should disband labor because it's just another part of government to think that they are fact checking government. Meanwhile, it's just
They don't have interest of the people at heart. That's just
not
the truth.
at all. So labor should be it should be suspended, dissolved, cancelled. I knew there was a catch in it because well,
He's going for governor, so he need money to go for governor.
okay, your governor has promised the 13th month salary.
He need Obaseki just leave, so he's trying to buy the civil servant mind. That's what he's trying to do. It's not that he's not social specular. He is not initiative. Somebody who just told him, "Okay, you have to do this. You need to make sure you buy the civil servant and all that." That's what he's trying to do. Those Okpebholo is not serious for government. I keep saying he's not serious. He's not serious.
Well, if he falls for it, if he does it, that means
He's trying to
he.
buy the civil servant mind. That's what he's trying to do.
You think so? You think he's trying to buy it or just trying to align?
We know politician now. Okpebholo does not have. It doesn't have more. Let me tell you, Okpebholo is not ready for government. He just coming to make a kind of for those two. He's not ready. The way if you watch him speak, he's not ready.
Well, people have come to this program to tell us that it's not by the way he speaks, his action, his action, although those people have not come back to the studio
Who's action? Because he went to Rama Park to go and flag up project. He telling you want to do bridge. Oh, why are you believing politicians?
No, we have to believe people that are these are Nigerians, regardless of the fact that they are politicians.
This government, don't believe in this government. This present government, don't believe in them. Don't believe in them. They are not settled. They just need to go back to drawing board and settle. They don't want to do that. They're just jumping from here to here, listen to different people. They don't run government that way. He should just go back to drawing board and settle and go back to ministry. I keep saying it. He need to visit ministry by ministry, visit local government by local government. Those are the things he need to do. Don't be all the go to Rama Park, go to Fraggle NT project. They don't do like that. That's not the wrong government. Is that APC system is saying is broad. He hasn't. Is the wake up and he should just wake up and remember he's a state governor. Not even APC. Apart from he should just take party aside now. This is a governance, not party again. There is no day that will pass that Okpebholo government does not mention Obaseki. Why?
Why are they still having issues with Obaseki? Obaseki has done.
I saw him speak to when he speaks on Stella Abasejo Hospital. You visit Stella Abasejo Hospital. When the man do commission, the man said he has about 60-70% completion. That's what he said. Never say he completed it. And the part of they are completed, you go around, you saw it. And when you came out, look at the statement a governor was making. He says it's a charm. Those are wrong. There's no. In short, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that man. They provoke me. I can't lie. The governor in public television saying the charm. I don't know whether they instinct that English in his brain. I don't know. That's all the English you know how to speak.
That's a charm? Or what is it?
Yes, now. You keep saying that now.
Honestly, in a nutshell, I like to just keep this.
That guy needs a good administrator to lecture him for like 3 months, 2 months, and before he start governance. If not,
what about the deputy? The deputy has not been seen in a while. The deputy still.
No, because of position, he and deputy they have issue. So
him and deputy have issues already.
No, because of say this position sharing is beginning to be a trouble in their house. Position sharing. He's taking the Shomole, he's taking the larger part, but the Okpebholo is following the Shomole suit. So that's a confusion there, my brother. I pray they don't finish our money before they finish the leave office. That's my hope.
Well, the money does not. It doesn't. If the money that they say they talk about, it has always been with them. So if we see it before, we see it. So it is just the same 10 and 10 pence. But it's sad that they cannot start fighting at the beginning of an era. It's too early to start any fight. They should walk.
They should have people.
And Osomole is a senator. He should walk as well.
We need progress in those states. We need progress.
Osomole is a senator. Walk. And there's this story I heard. I saw it on the news. I don't know why reporters are not. Is it true that the senator has not and not the senator, the governor and his deputy, they have not resigned their positions as senator and House of member?
No, it's 3 months. It's 3 months.
Okay, it's 3 months that they have to resign.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So at this moment, they are governor, senator, vice deputy governor, honorable. Is that it?
They need to do election within 3 months.
No. Have they relinquished the powers? I heard they have not relinquished their powers as senator and House of Rep member. Because before
that's what I'm saying now. Within that 3 months. Within that 3 months.
Okay, they'll do it. But I said before they swear you in as governor, they're supposed to remove you. You're supposed to when I read it, what the guy was saying, you're supposed to resign from the senatorial part
No,
of your.
it's only when you appoint me like a minister.
Okay.
But for senator, no. But an appointment, you must resign.
Okay. Then thank you for educating me on that. Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay. Well, then the governor again, he has promised to offer automatic employment to Edo first class graduates. Did you hear that? The governor has promised to offer automatic employment to Edo first class graduates. I hope they don't put doctors or engineers in health sector. Please let us work with the strength of graduates. If a person graduates from art and design first class, please you cannot put him in health sector. Those are the things we always talk about. I don't know, Mr. Konko, are you available to talk? Mr. Konko, are you there with me? Okay. I think Mr. Konko is not available, but we have to speak on what we have in place. Every day will come. I don't want it to be a topic about Edo all the time. Sometimes we have to come here and discuss about other things happening around the country. But Edo State has so much information, and we just have a new governor, and dealing and discussing with the new improvement. We have to discuss, we have to dissect things happening in our state. And for me, I would say anything that we discuss is for the best, but the best because we want the best for our state and our people. We want Edo people to have the best in all. We are striving, yes, we try for ourselves, good, but it's not about politics anymore. There are times for politics and there are times for governance. This is what everybody is craving for, good governance. That's why regardless of the outcome of any election, we always pray for good governance, regardless of the political party that has attained the corridors of affairs. We have a governor now. All we want is good governance. But like Mr. Joe said, it's obvious some people are out there for vendetta, which there should be no reason for that. When you are governor, you are governor. When you are president, you are president. Oga, govern us well. President, lead us well. This is the appropriate time to do the best, to be the best for the people. There's no need for long talk or fighting. Maybe governor, you want to be governor, you're a senator. I don't know, you did your senatorial or whatever, but now you're governor. Good, you have the final say. Put your name on the plaque or the plaque, how do they call it? Yes, ensure that the things that you do are going right. That's the most important part. So about coming to us where stacking workers and you're telling us you want to, with your time you will create employment. Before you create your employment, you don't have to sack people. Look at the books, check the records, do your auditing, do your probe, everything, but leave everything the way it is going. Let the machine run. It's like having a plant where you make biscuits or where you make a factory. You cannot take over a factory and tell them to stop production because you want to check for a probe. No, allow the factory to make its production, to run its services, and while it is running, you will check if there are structures that need adjustments or enhancements. These are typical things. But I'm not going to come here to cry over a man's mistake, but we'll come here every time to remind him, to tell those his supporters who practically have not come to the studio in a long while, to tell them, I know they are still in the transition moment. Yes, because all of his cabinets have not been put in place. So their transition team is still on, and some of them are still in celebratory mood. Yes, that's why we are not we are relaxed here and waiting for them to put things in place. But still, now that it's still early and he's trying to put things in place, he should not stop a running engine. Obaseki is not we are not saying Obaseki did magic, but at least now we are all seeing that he tried to put some things in place. I'm not saying he should not be probed. Every government should be probed. Buhari's government there should be an audit file that should be shared to Nigerians across the globe to say yes, this was how we audited the Buhari's government. Those are transparency. Let the people find it out. That's how we find out. That's how we know. With these things, that's how we get knowledge. A lot of things are no longer secrets in the world, especially with the internet. I'm here seated, and we are all seated like in one room. I have a lot of people watching. We are all seated like we're in one room. This is because we have gone on a vast way of life. We talk about the topics. Even if we are not there, we talk about it like we are there because media has brought it to our doorsteps. Or rather, authentic media has brought it to our doorstep because it's not everything I see that I discuss. So when I believe the certain media that I quote unquote trust, we discuss it. So please, APC members, APC supporters, Okpebholo and the governor, the people of Edo, please, if you can reach out to them, tell them, let us make Edo work. It's hard enough for everybody. Let us just make it work. That is what we are begging. It can work. That is the pure fact. It can really, really, really work. The governor offers automatic employment for Edo State. Yes, I have said that. First class yes. Now, on the first class matter, our educational system. Our educational system needs a lot of rekindling. Yes, a lot of finances, a lot of concerns. The educational sector in Nigeria in general. But we cannot handle all because we cannot discuss all because it's vast. In Edo, whoever is going to be our Commissioner of Education or whoever is going to be in charge of the educational board, these people should be begged because at this point in time, we go by making pleas or please. We have to plead for them to do the best. Our teachers, our school system, and the policies on ground. I remember. Yes. A lot needs to be done, sir. A lot needs to be done. But first, there are certain areas that we can focus on. And education has to be key. If I was to become the governor's advisor, I'm not going to play the role of the governor. No, I don't want to. Being a governor is not a bad one. It's not impossible. But if I have to be a governor's main advisor or even the governor's friend or a close ally, I'll tell him the educational sector and the policies has to come with heavy pressure. When I mean heavy pressure, our teachers ought to be upgraded.
Host, I greet you.
Yes, the Upper Reporters, how are you doing today? Welcome to the show.
Good. I greet you. Sorry for your loss, man.
Oh, thank
you. You pain all of us, man. Say, Daddy don't go.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope say mommy they do fine and the rest people for house.
Oh yeah, we're all good.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for the good work we did do for all of us. Sorry, said my PJ since work on the Litman Sea Road and code don't start and all that.
Yeah.
But in a short time, I go jam my back soon.
No
anyway, as I quickly acknowledge your topics. You said they don't reinstate the Edo State Vigilante group. Well, work with time can say still remember to reinstate them because the way the town they go nowadays, you understand where these politicians they take us to. They do anything where they feel like just for the vote. But now we don't reinstate them. Make you try coordinate them and make it they pay them. It did not cost to be part of the problem.
True.
Giving guns to people, they free regulate, must take out of you. They're not free regulator. They add to this insecurity. Thank God, say the secret court, like by now, does say reduce a little bit. But bringing all this vigilante come back. Not the same members of this secret court, the vigilante, and give them gun. They're not be licensed to buy. So we get look at both ways. How much would they appreciate that they come back? And they're supposed to put a tough measure on ground to checkmate them. They're not gonna be like say we concrete on the Afghanistan. But anyway, concrete for that say you don't reinstate them, make them pay them and do the necessary. And the other topic I say about PDP don't complain say this new government don't chop just squander 30 billion. I won't be surprised. How can a man enter office today, tomorrow the flag of flyover for Ramat Park without no plan, proper planning, without no survey? I don't know where they get this thing from. Probably the 2 months for the handover and they take a contractor away. They want
but he can hit the ground running to do that. He can, he won the election a month before, and it can be part of the transition plan. You can have all those things because the president will move a subsidy on the day of inauguration.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Probably you don't get the plant that before the sowing day. But again, my own be same, man. Where they want build the flower for where they want build the flower for Roma Park. Now welcome my dear, but where they want build is flower put for Roma Park to where they don't get to destroy people's houses now to make room for the flower over. And where the trap, I don't understand where the trap, the flower want start from, starting point to the ending point. Which kind of cars want they clear the flower, but not be all those trucks who they say they feel break for your smoke by he there at the bridge. Clear flower over. Well, na pedestrian flower over be na car flower over. That one me not know yet. But they say we go see the government magic when the time comes when they finish am, when they start and when they finish am. And again, I just say the NNPCL don't start to the pump fuel. Nothing we no go see for this country now. I remember that time will be time of SDP, it's not NRO, SDP and the other
NRC,
part.
NRC, NRC, and SDP.
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember for our area that time, I go say, they go start, but water outside the work. Say, water go start the work. And water go start the flow because they connect pipe, they draw water and that. Less we know, say they just create a bigger tank for market for mode there. Pump water enter a pumping machine, then release them for everybody for a while. After a few weeks, it stopped. It still did there in tomorrow. But let's hope say the NNPC it work because at the say some of the components they use to refine fuel or which supposed get from the fuel you refine is actually the important the country. So I don't really understand. Let's say they bring development come Miss Agbo, but let's just say now welcoming development. If they get like 2 more refinery, that will bring more challenges to Dangote to compete for the market. Probably that will drive the price down. 7 naira, be something come about something naira. Well, now big money. You might look at it small, but for this area market feed, na very big money. One couple, a very big money. Let's say thank the government for that. But we say encourage them to do more. Not every time we use the bash them. Also criticize them, but we say encourage them to do more. Dana for that. Ajero will be the politician will be saying NUC Abia Kolan. So man, that guy is not serious. First, you won't want to continue the talk saying want to something. If you want strike. Look everybody knows you don't strike. You go announce say you go strike tomorrow, next tomorrow, nothing will happen. So it's getting funny. Christmas they come, now you supposed to strike so that they go hear your conditions so that the workers will get paid before Christmas. By Monday, 2 days will come up for the new month. I think the new month they start Saturday, which is tomorrow. Then Sunday, Monday, so Monday should be on the second.
Second,
You
yeah.
never
Monday,
strike.
2nd of December. Yes.
Yeah, you never strike. So you can't strike on Monday, so you can't talk, come back. If you don't shoot of December, how they want to implement the salary they want to pay. So but those strike is November, so that by now they know they call off the strike, they know they pay worker. But all the same, Nigerian are just a cruise, man. I hope for the best for the country. And
You
of
say
course,
you say we should not bash them, we should encourage them. But now you
yeah,
see the cruise. You see the cruise. That's why
yeah,
it
that's
is. That's why
the,
you have to keep bashing them. If you have them in
the,
front of you, keep tapping their faces or their head, back of their head, so
the
they can receive
labor, the
the
labor
TV that is
chairman,
working well. When you
the
see
labor
that
chairman,
TV, you they tap them on top, make it clear. That's these people are analog boxes.
the labor chairman. I'm not sure it's this serious, but anyway, make a youth flow. We'll get Mother AI on the studio and chooks. I think they get things to say before they round up. Thank you, my host.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Opa. Thank you for taking the time out. I know the time frame, the weather, and all that. Yes, giving us your own submission. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, Madam welcome to the
talk.
Welcome. Yeah, we are good. We are very good. Welcome. Been a while. Happy Thanksgiving. And
I don't know the topic. Give me the topic.
Port Harcourt Refinery.
Huh?
Port Harcourt Refinery and NNPCL. The controversies on Port Harcourt Refinery and NNPCL.
What is the controversy?
Well, they said the refinery has started working, but there is a question. But there are stories that have come up that the petrol is going to be 75 naira less than what Dangote is selling. But there's another story that came
why
up.
they're saying the Port Harcourt refinery is working? It's because of Dangote.
Okay, so it's not working.
I don't know. But those refinery, have we ever bothered to ask ourselves why it's not working for years?
Moderator, I told you that refinery will not work. It will not work.
They are using it to.
Also, activities for because of Dangote, they are doing it. It will not work.
They are doing it to harass Dangote. They meant that the Port Harcourt refinery and all the refineries in Nigeria, why haven't they been working for years now? Is this the first time they're telling you that Port Harcourt refinery will work? For how many years now have they announced that refinery that is going to work? Every government that comes will announce that Port Harcourt refinery will work. They will pump billions of naira into it, and we end up not working. So because Dangote has opened a refinery in Nigeria, Port Harcourt refinery has started working. So what is the controversy? If it's working, it's working. If it's not working, it's not working. So what is the controversy in the working? Moderator, tell me now.
Well, the refinery is working, that it has produced the first round of PMS, and but it's going to be cheaper than whatever. The cheaper than importation and cheaper than what. My own case is this: if the refinery is working, when are we going to get it to peg as low as 600 naira? That is what I want to hear, because if the refinery is working and they are still trying to compare or shake body with Dangote refinery, are they in competition with Dangote?
Yes, of course they are.
They are not supposed, but is that why they are reworking? They should let us know why the petroleum product is still on the high side. You have kept us for 8 years. 8 years, refinery didn't work. Jonathan did it so with this thing. Obaseki was the person that unplugged the refinery in the first place.
So what?
Good evening, Obizo.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Welcome, quiet one.
Yeah. Please, I just sorry, somebody was asking me a question here, so I thought to just throw it to the house, if you don't mind. Good. Please, how much is the ticket for Nigerian Airways?
That is what we are talking about. A facade. Nigerian Airways never existed.
Thank you.
It never worked.
Thank you.
It's a big picture that is not that was brought to us that never worked. But we can't compare. We know it is madness, but we cannot compare what.
But I like it with this example you give. This example is the best example.
Yeah. No, but we cannot compare with what has never existed and what once existed. Nigerian Airways never existed. That was just be factual. There was
Who said it never existed? I have the pictures of the plane now.
Just that picture of one plane. Where's the office?
What else do we need?
What's the Nigerian Airways? No, you need an office. You don't need a
plane. The Nigerian, the Port Harcourt refinery. What makes us think
it is situated in Port Harcourt?
Yes.
And it has worked.
It is there just as a building.
When
last did it work?
At some point in our existence, at some point
when was that? We were born then.
No.
That's over how many years back?
Obaseki Refinery worked in during the Babangida's regime. It was
When was
Abacha.
that? That's the
It was
question.
Abacha that really introduced the
when was
importation of
Babangida's regime?
85 to 83, 93.
85 to 93. If we do
Yeah.
the math, 85 to 93. Let's even
That's
take
almost 30 years ago.
then
Almost
that
30
same
years ago.
refinery, has it been overhauled? Yes, according to them. Now, with all the controversy coming up that it's not working, there's so many stories about that, and then they started refining crude. They started lifting crude.
What
Not some
lifting?
would say, no, they said lifting crude.
Is it
Sorry, lifting
lifting?
the PMS. Sorry, lifting PMS.
PMS, that's true.
Yes.
PMS.
Who are those who lifted the PMS?
That means they have refined. What they are saying is that they have refined crude because it's a refinery. What does a refinery do? They have to refine crude to get the end product. That's diesel, etc., PMS, aviation kerosene, etc., even flare gas. Now they have refined.
According to them.
So this is where they make the errors. Now you have refined. Is it only PMS that you have given out? Those are the things. See, our president is.
And who are those people loading or the off-takers of this PMS? And where are they taking them to? And what is the price they are buying from NNPC Port Harcourt refineries?
They said it's 75 naira less than Dangote.
75 naira less. It doesn't have a figure. 75 naira less. My brother, let's move. My brother, I want to go and buy Nigeria Airways
How much is the price Dangote is selling? So Dangote too is another.
It's the same price for Nigeria Airways economy.
Because Dangote has a petroleum a refinery, right? Which everybody got excited about at some point and said, thank God this individual is opening a refinery so the government will not bamboozle us with a fixed price. This one is going to bring some kind of monopoly to the system. But Dangote has come with a greedy outcome, in my own opinion, or whether he's working with greedy people to give him heavy tasks. Dangote just started. You open your refinery, you are just starting with 1,000 something naira. Is that not mean? To me, I know you have made. He put a lot of money in it, and he wants his business. We must know his business.
No, I think there's a context. I think there's a context to that figure. Because if you remember, before the price came up, there was a whole lot of issues. NNPC said, "Oh, nobody can fix the price of petroleum apart from them." Blah blah blah. They went back and forth. We didn't even know what was going on, and this entire fiasco that happened between them. It was on media when they all met, and then the next thing all was rosy, and then I don't even know if they've started selling and buying from him, because he was complaining at some point that they were not buying from him. There's so much about this Nigerian crude and the refined products, which just makes it too what's the word now? I'm trying to find the word. The controversy surrounding it is just too much for my liking. So I've just decided, do you know what? Whatever they want to give to us, there's no point me even wasting my energy discussing it, because it's just too much. The controversy is too much. Why would you wait for NNPC to peg the price? Why would you wait for the federal government to announce the price for this product? You're the one making refining this thing, so give us the price. You couldn't. The entire thing was just becoming so complex, as if it's further mathematics that we cannot solve. It's just so sad, so sad.
Well, the tenure of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been full of controversy, so I don't think anyone should be perturbed or intrigued or surprised or in shock about any new controversies. This is a part of. It's like an election result. We should not. Do you get? Are you get? Are you shocked by it? I don't get. I don't. These are the things I expect. Honestly, that when they say petroleum product is coming from a refinery that we can't see pictures of. We don't see it, we only read it, people say it. And let me use the word I said before. You have an Ahmed Musa speaking from Abuja talking about a refinery in Rivers State. So it is true. I don't want to sound like a bigot or an ethnic, a tribalistic person. No, I'm not sounding like that. But that is just the honest truth. Somebody that has never been to Port Harcourt more than 5 times this year is coming to tell us about Rivers State refinery and what they have done. So it is the same thing. It's just like an IGO police coming to a state that he has never lived in before to suspend a security network.
I believe Nigeria will run better as a full-blown capitalist than this thing they are doing. Nigerian government should hands off everything. If need be, including Aso Rock. They should not manage anything. In fact, NNPC should be sold. Or cancelled. No longer functioning. That's the only way Nigeria will survive. But if anybody doubt me, you people should continue with the yo-yo. That yo-yo is not going to work. These people have been doing this thing over the years. Privatize everything. Let them pay tax to the government. Why is it so hard to do? I don't get it. Why is that so difficult for Nigerians and Nigerian government to do? Government should hands off everything. But they've been managing it, it's not working. Why would they continue? I don't know why nobody wants to understand what I'm saying. Petroleum industry, let them have, you know how they did the MTN, Glow, what are their names? And they have one ridiculous body in the government called NC whatever.
NCC.
That controls it. That's how everything in Nigeria should be.
But this is a good one. We have thought of that before. But my own thing is sometimes the policies don't even favor the commoners. Because if you sell these refineries to these same people that are in government because they own the money to buy it.
It doesn't matter.
And why in government, madam, excuse me, please see, because I want to put it this way. Why in government, with all the government funding that is free, they are clueless. If you now sell it to them, they will now become as mean as I have called Dangote.
No,
and
listen,
you want to pay petrol at 3,000 for a night for a liter.
Let me tell you,
that's all these people are.
That argument you are making doesn't hold.
It's my opinion.
Let me tell you why it doesn't hold.
Okay.
When it comes to capitalism, privatization, there are so much competition in privatization.
Yes, you are right.
So Nigerians need that competition. I gave you a simple example of what Obasanjo did. Communication. MTN started with Econet. MTN SIM card was 30-something thousand naira. Pay as you go. When you take one, before you say hello, your credit is gone. Econet was struggling to meet up. Before you know it, they hammered them with Glow. When Glow come, look, why am I even saying this? You know how it played out now. I don't need to tell you. Competition. Before you know it, it becomes people go to the cheaper and the one that is effective. In those days, the communication network Shell had was MTN. The next year, they put up a proposal after the contract has expired. MTN usually, because it's shared, they used to quote fabulous money. Glow came with the ridiculous. You know what happened in Nigeria now? Bribery and corruption everywhere. This person will cut it doesn't matter. So fast in Nigeria, anything goes. When Glow saw the competition that this company called MTN has been holding this contract for God knows how long, and now they want to compete with them in the same company. You know what Glow did? I have never seen a smart proposal like that. ATN charged for the equipment, for the core, for everything, for subscription, for everything. Glow came, they said, Glow, what is your quotation? Glow, in Glow's quotation, they wrote $0. Sure, so what do you mean? He said, we don't have a quotation yet until you start using our property. What does that simple mean? They said, we bring our equipment. We give you everything you need. But as long as you keep making calls, you keep paying us. Nobody will reject just an offer. That was how all the share staff that we are doing business with MTN, that was how everything lost at the MD. The VP said, that's what I want, $0 quotation. So what am I saying in essence? When Nigerians think of how they're going to pay more if it is a private company, I don't even know where the heck they get that one. But that's the same thing those stupid politicians tell you people and you buy it. But let me tell you something. For something like petroleum products, remember they do expire. They evaporate. So if you put a heavy competition in such an area, I can assure you, there will be a time, sometime in the year, petroleum product will sell for 50 naira per liter. Sometime it will sell for 1,000 naira per liter. But Nigerians don't want to see that. They keep having this idea that when things go to the private company, they're going to sell it so expensive. So you want cheap things. Oh, you're getting the cheap things now. So why are you complaining? I don't even know how to handle Nigerians sometimes. I don't, honestly, sincerely speaking, I don't know how to handle you guys. You want it free. Why don't you say you want it free? So that we know what you want is free. But if you are talking about pricing, market, you should play to the rules of the market. The important thing is that let it be readily available. In some countries, there is nothing like fuel scarcity. So for Nigeria, with the quantity of crude the country is sitting on, and every time I hear ridiculous things like fuel scarcity, it's laughable. But if you think it's not laughable, continue waiting for Nigerian government to give you stable petroleum. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam AI. Yes, I understand. And I agree to the mode of capitalist or capitalism. Yes, I agree to it, especially where the policy in the third place is working as solid as it can be. Yes, the government cannot delve into. The government is not supposed to delve into certain things. In some areas of the world, even road construction is not from the government or directly from the government. Yes, but when we talk about Nigeria, our beloved country, the way the people think of it, if I speak of it again, people might say I complain too much. A man that has nothing to do with construction should not be involved in any kind of construction, or should not make any policy or any aim or any advice in construction. Good, we have said we are using our telecommunication as an example that has happened to us. Yes, I still say it. Our telecommunication in Nigeria is crap. It's rubbish. It's nonsense. You know why I say so? A fixed price could be put. Everybody pay 5,000 and get unlimited calls for a month. You don't have to. The era of scratching card to refill your phone is not. The people that make phones do not even picture that anymore. That you have to still buy recharge card. That is animals. That is archaic to the height. And if telecommunication companies don't know, they would make more if they do it the other way. That is how daft it is when you give an individual in Nigeria, especially. Forgive me for using harsh words. I've even passed 2 hours. That is how daft and low they can go. Our cable network, DSTV is thriving because DSTV has a foreign template. That's why they're always working. And the competition that came could not stand. Individual came to do cable, they could not even compete. Our airlines, even with all the competitions and many airlines, have they regulated it? Is it cheap? I have this relative that complained about flying. She went by road. It's not because of the money, but she said it didn't make sense for her. This happened some days ago. It didn't make any sense for her to fly in Nigeria. And besides, you can buy a ticket. I have a friend that flew to or flying to Abuja, and all of a sudden they sent an email that they had cancelled it.
That is normal now. That is the modus operandi. That's normal.
That is what I'm saying.
So I have a couple of people who were meant to travel to Lagos, and from Lagos go by, I think, Air France, or I can't remember the airline that night. They all missed the flight because Air Peace suddenly, sometime in the afternoon, decided that they were not going to fly. People were at the airport. It was at the airport. Bags have been checked in before the announcement was made. Why wait that late if you know they were not telling them to wait till the next day?
That's why I said the policies.
I know the funny thing.
So is it a refinery?
See, let me tell you how bad this was. The next day, right, you would think the flight will be full. That flight wasn't even full. So what that tells me is because the flight wasn't close to they have to now match 2 days.
They have to stop it.
So how can that happen? This is just crazy in the country, man.
It happens in the educational sector. It happens in retail, etc. When you put these things into the hands of Nigerian individuals in Nigeria with the policies on ground, it would not make any proper sense. That is just it. Because our policies, these people you have to carry refinery to give to Wiki, because Wiki has 69 billion to buy it, or Atiku, or the same Tinubu, or Okpebholo, or someone, or their friends. But going to be riding on the same bicycle forever. I'm not saying the government delving into or being a part of it makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But it's just the people. Let us try to understand now that it is not the system of governance, but the individuals that we put to run the policies that affect us. That's just simple. That is simple. MTN, Glo, people still buy 200 naira recharge card. Why? Do they buy recharge card where? You buy a card, you refill it. Tell people 5,000 naira, make it. Those that can make calls, make calls. I mean, we are talking about phone. Talk is cheap, phone is cheap. If not for WhatsApp, let us just take the truth out. If it's not for WhatsApp, WhatsApp or WhatsApp, that has been a part of the integral part of communication, we have seen the reality that MTN, Glo, and they are wasting our time. They're just embezzling us. Because people still putting up their data in Nigeria today. They are not, people they go to turn off their data. People use home Wi-Fi to support their phones. It's not a luxury. But telephone is a necessity. It's like having a mode of transportation. It's a necessity. It's not luxury. But Nigeria is luxury. It's luxury. So it is the people who will give Dangote's cousin, give him Port Harcourt Refinery. Dangote and his cousin will sit and say, okay, you know what? We are in a union together. We cannot sell for less than 1,000. The people cannot use it. Let them pack their car. We bought this thing for 39 billion. We have to make our money before we die. That's not how foreigners do it. People that build cities, people that build. Steve Jobs did not build Apple because he wanted to eat the money before he died. No, he built it for a long term. They built a 100-year plan. They built 50-year plan. They don't even know how long they are going to live. But Dangote wants to eat his refinery money this year before December. So I can tell you all the money that I put there, I made it in 6 months. Nigerians are quick to brag like that. All the money I made in Apple Reporters, we have made it in 10 months. Forgetting that you're supposed to join a 100-year plan. That's how things work. The places they call heaven. These people have built for 100 years. They are not doing it to enjoy it. They are doing it for the future. Well, I want to appreciate everybody that has come today. It's a Friday, and I don't have to keep everybody down. It's almost 10:16 in Nigeria. I appreciate all the knowledge we have gathered today, especially from Mr. Joe and Madam AI, the quiet one. Yeah, we have talked about Nigeria policies, Nigeria issues, our problems here and there, and how to go about it. We only pray. The part I use prayers for. We pray the supporters of these people here, and we tell them. Even tell them when their first time. Today is Friday, when they are drinking with Wiki, tell Wiki, please, this is what I heard from the show. You guys can do better. You can absorb it while drinking whiskey and say, okay, I'll think about it because he's in a happy mood. And the next on Monday, he will try to think of what he has been told. We can do better. We are not, we are human beings. We work well in every condition. We can do more than what we are doing. Everything is becoming a picture. Everything is becoming looking a joke when it comes to our media. Everything, our news is sometimes we now see comedy and take it as real and see real and take it as comedy. We need things to change, and we have to do it collectively. As we have come, as we always come to the program. I want to thank all our reporters. I want to thank all the people that have been watching in different areas and different parts of the world. Those that are coming to the studio and out. We thank you all. Before I go, I'll just give you an African proverb. I'll be brief with it. And it says, a person selling eggs should not start a fight in the marketplace, which means those people that sit in vulnerable positions, they are like people that sell eggs, people that sit in special positions, like a governor, a leader, even a WhatsApp admin. Yes, you are up there in a special seat. It is always proper to mend bridges. Don't create conflict. Don't be too confrontational. Just try to take things easy because people expect you to show some form of example, and even at that, people expect you to fail so they can be. So that they can be satisfied to say, yes, I said it. Like for the governor, I'm speaking this parable or the proverb, I actually did it because of the governor of Edo State. Yes, Governor Okpebholo, you are the governor of Edo State. Nothing is going to change that for the now until otherwise. I'm not saying. But you are on a special seat. It is not birth giving, you have earned it. It's only proper you govern. You're not just governing your party, you're not just governing your friends, you're just not governing your cronies, you are governing a state, and governing the people that live in the state. They don't have to be from a north, south, or central of Edo. There are some people from other parts of the world that live in your state. You are governing them. There should be no room for bitterness. You said you were going to come to build. When you come, I'm not meaning building overhead bridges. You can build that too. But when you unite your state, put it safe, build on it, and increase the concrete on the foundation that you have made. That is my take, and this is what all of us hope for. We are not going to say because you see there we want you to fail. We don't want you to fail. Edo State you cannot fail. We want the best for you and your government. Thank you again, everybody. Go well. It is a Friday. Enjoy your weekend in T-Pain's voice. I'll see you on Monday. Bye, guys.
Thank you.